Hello guys, welcome back to Xclusive TV, the home of spicy entertainment gist. Before we go into today's gist, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you. This one shook timelines, start church WhatsApp groups, confused critics, energized youths, and split opinion right down the middle, because nobody expected Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, one of the most respected voices in modern Christian relationship teaching, to casually open his mouth and address the elephant everybody had been whispering about for months: his tattoo. Yes, that tattoo. The one people zoomed into during photos, circled in screenshots, argued over in comment sections, and used as both weapon and defense depending on which side of the faith divide they stand on. When Pastor Kingsley finally spoke about the reason behind it, it didn't just trend, it detonated. And the aftershock is still moving through social media, churches, and youth spaces like wildfire. For years, Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo has been branded as the clean-cut, articulate, suit-wearing pastor who teaches love, marriage, purpose, and godly relationships with clarity and modern sense. He built a massive following not by screaming on altars but by speaking calmly, logically, and deeply into real-life issues that young people face. So when sharp-eyed followers noticed ink on his body, it felt like a glitch in the matrix. Some people refused to believe it. Others insisted it must be fake, lighting, or camera tricks. But the tattoo was real, and silence only made the curiosity louder. Why would a pastor, a role model, a man many people look up to spiritually, have a tattoo? Was it rebellion? Was it compromise? Was it a secret past? Or was it simply freedom? When he finally addressed it, Pastor Kingsley didn't come defensive. He didn't shout. He didn't apologize either. He spoke with the same calm confidence he's known for, and that alone rattled many people. He explained that the tattoo wasn't about trend chasing, peer pressure, or hidden rebellion against church culture. According to him, it was a personal decision rooted in meaning, conviction, and understanding, not something he randomly woke up and did because tattoos are now cool on Instagram. That explanation alone triggered different reactions across the spectrum, because in Nigeria especially, tattoos and pastors are not words people are used to seeing in the same sentence. Almost immediately, fans flooded social media with reactions that ranged from loud applause to heavy disappointment. Some young Christians celebrated him like a hero. They called him real, relatable, and refreshing. They said finally, a pastor who understands that spirituality is not about packaging or outward appearance. One fan tweeted that Pastor Kingsley just liberated a whole generation from unnecessary guilt. Another said this is why they trust his teachings, because he doesn't hide behind fake perfection. Instagram comments were filled with fire emojis, clapping hands, and long paragraphs about how God looks at the heart, not the skin. TikTok creators stitched his explanation with background music and captions like, POV, your pastor finally speaks facts, and Christianity without unnecessary rules. But on the other side, the critics did not keep quiet. Oh no, they came in hot. Some people accused him of normalizing worldliness. Others said pastors should be held to a higher standard. A few even quoted scriptures aggressively, asking how marking the body aligns with holiness. WhatsApp groups exploded with voice notes from aunties and uncles who were visibly shaken. Some church members said they were disappointed and confused. One comment that went viral said, "Today it's tattoo, tomorrow what?" For them, it wasn't even about ink, it was about fear that boundaries are being erased in the name of relevance. What made the gist even hotter was that Pastor Kingsley didn't attack anyone in his response. He acknowledged that not everyone would agree with him, and he respected that. That alone annoyed some critics even more, because they wanted drama, shouting, or regret. Instead, he calmly emphasized personal conviction, explaining that Christianity should not be reduced to external rules that are not clearly stated as salvation issues in Scripture. That line alone sparked debates that lasted for days. People started revisiting old church teachings. Some began questioning why tattoos are condemned but pride, gossip, and hypocrisy are ignored. Others doubled down, insisting that pastors must avoid anything that can be misinterpreted, even if it's not sinful. Celebrities and public figures quietly weighed in too. A few gospel creatives liked posts supporting him. Relationship coaches praised his honesty. Even non-Christians joined the conversation, laughing at how one tattoo could cause so much chaos. Some said this is why young people struggle with religion, because of excessive focus on appearance rather than character. Others said pastors should know better than to fuel controversy. Every angle you look at it from, this was not just about a tattoo anymore, it became a mirror reflecting how divided people are about faith, freedom, and leadership in this generation. One thing that stood out was how many people shared personal stories under posts about the tattoo. Some talked about being judged in church because of dreadlocks, piercings, or fashion choices. Others confessed they hid tattoos for years because they feared rejection. Pastor Kingsley's explanation, whether people agreed or not, opened a floodgate of honesty. Youth leaders started conversations. Churches began discussions. Parents started asking questions. That's how powerful this moment became. Of course, there were those who tried to dig into his past, speculating wildly about when he got the tattoo, what it represents, and whether it existed before ministry. But again, he didn't entertain gossip. He kept the focus on principle, not timeline. And that maturity earned him even more respect from supporters, who said this is what leadership looks like, standing firm without being arrogant. As expected, memes followed. Nigerian social media never misses an opportunity. Funny posts compared old school pastors to new school pastors. Some joked that tattoo artists would now start offering holy discounts. Others said church ushers would start checking arms instead of dress lengths. Laughter mixed with serious debate, making the gist even more irresistible. What nobody can deny is this: Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo succeeded in doing what many pastors avoid, sparking a hard conversation without losing his composure or message. Love him or criticize him, he forced people to think deeper about what truly defines faith. Is it ink or integrity? Is it appearance or obedience? Is it tradition or truth? Those questions are still hanging in the air, and that's why this gist refuses to die down. If you're seeing this for the first time or you've been following the drama quietly, this is one conversation you don't want to ignore. Whether you're on the supportive side, the critical side, or somewhere in between, your opinion matters, and that's exactly why we bring you the hottest, most unfiltered stories right here. Don't just watch from the sidelines. Join the conversation, drop your thoughts, argue respectfully, and most importantly, subscribe to Xclusive TV for more controversial, engaging, and real-time gist that everyone will be talking about before tomorrow morning. This is where faith meets reality, where culture meets conversation, and where no hot topic is off limits. Stay locked in, because if one tattoo can shake the internet like this, trust us, you haven't seen anything yet.